Hi, everybody. Hi, we're back. Our beautiful, wonderful, perfect little lovely ladies are back. Can you believe it? I'm so excited for you guys.
It's incredible. We're back.
We made it. We did it.
We're doing it. We're making it happen. I don't know why my little player is only just now coming up. That's crazy. But hi! Welcome in, everybody. We are back with our beautiful ladies of Kalendrya. We have very, very quick housekeeping today. We will be posting the next session date and all of that info in the Discord. So if you're not in the Discord, make sure you join that. That'll be the first place that you will find all of that different kind of information, stuff like that. Additionally, ladies, does anyone have any announcements or anything that they would like to share ahead of stream?
Yeah, actually, I have been taking like a really good nap and, resting up for this event, for the D&D. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's been a little bit of time. So I need to be able to like focus in and like zone in on what this is all about. So what I decided to do? I decided to get me some advanced GG.
I saw exactly where that was
going. I got me a cherry ice focus drink, and let me tell you, this drink is fantabulous. It tastes so good. I already feel the focus coming in, and it's amazing. And do you know what I did to get it? I went to advanced.gg. And I checked it out in the checkout box. I put the coupon ROSE10 to get 10% off. Who doesn't like a deal? Like, if you're telling me that you don't like deals, if you're telling me you don't like deals, you're weird. And that's the good kind. So get yourself some advanced GG for your focus drinks, sleep drinks, energy drinks, hydration drinks. Get all of your drinks here at Advanced GG and put in ROSE10 at checkout for 10% off. And not only will you be getting 10% off, you will be supporting one of the best streamers on Twitch, Appalachian Rose. So make sure you go do it.
She in the room with us? Damn.
Stop it.
Oh, thanks.
Of course.
You started talking, I was like, oh, cool, she's got an announcement. And then it took me a second, and then I went.
It was the word focus. You'd be like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I heard. I went, oh, man, me too. Well, the focus was like me focus. Oh, okay. Oh, no, I see what's happening. I see what's happening. Okay. I will say
Shout out to Orfeo, because Orfeo was the one that made me be like, oh, I gotta do that too.
Coming for his job. Oh, okay. Well, does anyone else have any announcements or anything that they want to share or anything like that? Okay, cool. Okay, so the only other announcement I've got is that we do have our new merch store, which is like, it's been here a minute, but like it's new to the ladies sessions, yay! And it does have some stuff of the ladies. It will be going through an update overhaul here in the next probably month or two. So if you want anything that is currently on the site, make sure you grab it, and we will make sure we also update you guys as things are updated in case you want to get the second version, a second edition of things of that nature. Otherwise, I love you guys very much. We're gonna make sure that we get a bunch of playtime in with these lovely ladies and their beautiful stories. So I'm gonna go ahead and send you to the intro video, and we will see you on the other side.
Kalendrya, a realm steeped in ancient lore and forgotten secrets, home to heroes and legends, or at least it once was. Tales of these heroes of old have been told in every tavern by every bard worth their salt. But new darkness looms on the horizon, with new villains driven by nefarious intentions, and we need new heroes to rise and become new legends, paragons to save this world.
Ladies, when last we left you, we had discovered ourselves in the small traveling merchant kind of city of sorts outside the small town of Ashan. As you traveled about, not only did you make each other's acquaintances and become essentially fast friends of sorts, if you will, but you managed to not only defeat and I quote, Dick Cheese at the tavern, and additionally go and locate a missing young girl who had kind of wandered off in a bit of the chaos. But you did manage to meet a acquaintance, the tavern keeper Fiza, a former guard woman turned tavern keep who provided you with a bounty that she had yet to post and which you decided to take upon yourselves. It did lead you on the road a bit, away from Ashan towards the city that was a bit larger called Austin Ard. As you were traveling, you managed to find at least what seems to be the incident spoken about in this bounty, coming across a bit of trouble on the road, as they phrased it, when you ran into what seemed to be a small band of bandits. Unwilling to pay the toll and unwilling to allow them to continue their illicit dealings, you banded together and quickly dispatched the remaining bandits who stood in your way, and that is where we remain. As you all look around at the unconscious or now deceased bodies around you of these different bandits, is there anything that you would like to do?
I am panting a lot. Just like, why did I take so much energy out of me? I can't believe it took so much for these little weaklings.
I'm slowly still, because if I remember correctly, I'm descending down, still processing the shock of what just happened. Like, yeah, I don't know what that was either, but you gotta admit that was pretty cool, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, it was absolutely very cool.
I'm trying to remember where was I at?
You were about halfway across the bridge towards the other ladies, casting spells from afar from safety.
Okay. Well, I come out just exhausted, but looking at these two, looking like, hell yeah, we did this. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We went there last.
As you all manage to make your way across the bridge back together and are kind of recovering from the end of this battle, everyone roll me a perception check. Perception will be next to wisdom on your sheet.
You got it.
Okay.
You can't see. Okay, so I need to put
Oh no.
another light. Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, perception. Okay. I'm sorry. Which one did you say?
Oh wait. Actually, I might be okay.
Oh yeah, it's wisdom. That's right. I am possibly okay. So I have a 14.
Okay, a 14. Seraphina, what'd you have?
I'm adding the one from skills too, right? Just to make sure. Okay, so that's okay. Actually, maybe I think it's a 10.
Okay, a 10, a 14, and Hazel, what'd you get?
A 10.
A 10, okay. So, Lithium, with the highest perception roll here, as you're all sitting, you're kind of stretching, kind of getting the stitch out of your side as you regain your breath here. You pause, and you glance out of the corner of your eye, and you see the bandit, this guy who first said that you were not going to cross, that he was going to give you trouble, who is very badly bloodied, kind of dragging himself around on the ground, the corner, kind of almost trying to jump into the river, it seems like, as he's kind of crawling forward. You see as he kind of pauses a moment, reaches down into a pouch at his side and seems to be grabbing and pulling something out.
Can I run quickly to him and grab him by his ankles and yank him back so that he's not going into the water?
Absolutely. So you're going to grab him. Since you're trying to grab somebody, we'll go ahead and use this as another learning moment. We're going to make what's called a grapple check. So a grapple check is anything where you are going to grab onto somebody or someone is grabbing onto you. Since in this instance, you're the one doing the grabbing, you're going to roll an athletics check. He is going to roll against you in order to see if he can get out. What did you roll?
I got a 1.
The way I also got a 1 though, like, look at this. Like,
so can we roll again or something? Or is it just like...
So let's roll again to see who's successful. Okay. So as you go, the two of you start trying to grab him. He kind of kicks your hand away. You, like, jerk back a second, go back to kind of grab him as he's kind of, like, kicking and just scrambling on the ground a little bit. Go ahead and make another roll.
Thank God! Oh, that's so much better. Literally the opposite. Nat 20.
Okay. The dice giveth and the dice taketh away for real. So against his 11, he starts reaching and kind of kicking back at you, and you finally just like slap one of his feet, grab the other one, grab him, and you start yanking and dragging him back. You see his hands kind of digging into the dirt a little bit as he's kind of pulled, and it's almost like that like horror movie like kind of moment where his fingers are dragging through the dirt as you're yanking him and pulling him back towards the ladies.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so I'm assuming, like, is his nails like kind of bloody, or is it just like?
So he's kind of digging through like this soft dirt kind of around this riverbank. So you notice like one or two spots where he's kind of like getting and then reaching back out because there's a couple of like river rocks and stuff that he's hitting, but it looks mostly dirty, muddy. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll pull him, and as I'm pulling him and I'm putting him towards like a tree away from the river, I go, what's that? What you trying to throw there?
I'm not telling you about shit.
You will, or else this heel is going straight in your skull.
I'd like to see you try.
I go try.
Okay. So you're making an attack roll to kick. So roll me a d20. You're going to add your attack bonus for unarmed melee.
Wait. You said attack?
Mm-hmm.
Which? Oh, no,
for
no,
unarmed.
For unarmed. Don't wait. I know exactly where that is, I'm sure. For unarmed. Where is unarmed? Here it is. Okay, got it. Okay, so 15 plus. Oh wait, no. Wait, wrong dice. I gotta get a D4. One second. I totally got this, you guys.
You got it.
Here it is. All right, so it landed on 3. 3 plus 5 is 8.
With 8 points of damage, how do you want to kill this last remaining bandit?
Oh, I murder him? I don't want to murder him.
Well, that's too damn bad, babe. He had like 2 hit points.
So I'm kneeled. I'm assuming I'm kneeled down while I get up after we talk. I get up and I just put my right leg, all the way up, like straight up into the sky, like literally like in a line, and I just slammed that bitch right on his right on his skull.
And as soon as you do, you feel this sickening crack and a little bit of like almost mushiness as his head kind of caves in and he finally just slumps over to the ground. As he falls, all of you see out of the pocket he had previously reached into, Lithium, this small, sort of round stone fall out of his pocket.
What is this? So I go and I pick it up and I feel it in my hands. Mm-hmm. Just kind of like feeling it and observing it.
Okay.
What do I see?
As you're looking at it, it is kind of like a little bit smaller than like your palm. And you do notice that it has a bit of a carving to it on one side that almost makes like the profile of a face almost kind of whispering to somebody.
What color is it? Does it have like a color?
It's kind of like almost like this grayish, pinkish kind of hue.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I'm writing my notes because I want to keep that in mind.
Are you showing
okay.
it to your companions?
Yes. Let me walk over
Mhm.
to my ladies and say, "Hey."
My head is like over like lithium's like, listen, if we find no use for this, I'm gonna turn this into a necklace right now, just so you know.
Honestly, if you make it into a necklace, this will look really good on you.
Yeah? Really?
I
Yeah.
stand on my tippy toes and I'm like, yeah, I agree.
Aw.
But do you think that it would be worth something?
I don't think there's any harm in keeping it handy with
The
us.
two
Like,
of you who have spells, so Seraphina and Hazel, may make me an Arcana check. So you're going to roll a d20 and you're going to add whatever your Arcana skill is. Arcana should be next to Intelligence.
okay.
Okay. No.
No!
Here's a
No,
5.
A 5, you said?
5.
And we have to add it, right? Like,
You will
I
add it.
added-
I will say, Hazel, since you are a witch kind of wizard, you will have advantage on this because this is really kind of your wheelhouse. So you get to roll
I don't know if you
twice
wanna
and take the higher number.
oh, okay. Oh, okay. Thank God. All right. Hang on. Say less. Hang on. Because I just got a 1 and I had to add
So I'm about to roll a 200 instead of a 20. Like,
6
All
million.
right, hang
like-
on. Let me roll this again.
You're getting all the ones out early, you know?
Oh, 12. Take that.
With a 12,
Nice.
you look at it, and it takes you a minute, and then suddenly it kind of hits you. You know exactly what this is. This is a sending stone. What a sending stone does, Hazel, is if it has its matching pair, they can be separated, and essentially they become like walkie-talkies over any amount of distance. So you have one half of this set of sending stones, and someone somewhere else has the other end of that walkie-talkie, basically.
And am I the only one that knows this, or do I
You
share
are.
this information with them?
So you're the only one who knows it now. If you would like to, you may share it with them.
Okay. I can do that now.
Okay.
Okay. All right, ladies. So, found out that this is actually like a communication device, correct?
oh.
Oh.
So, but there's another half out there that we would have to, if we want to, we can keep it and find the other device to see if we ever get separated, or if we get in a battle and we're kind of far where we can't communicate, we could kind of use it. It's totally up to you guys on what you guys would like to do.
Is it possible that the other piece, maybe we can go back and look at the bodies from the last fight? Are we too far?
You're still right kind of in that area if you want to search those other bodies.
We should go back and search the other bodies. It might
I
still be there, maybe.
I agree with you. I think that we should look at the other bodies and see what they have.
So if it's possible there's another half that could... I think someone else could have it that's here.
Okay.
What do you think, Hazel? Yeah?
I'm definitely down for that. We can look for it to see if it's here.
Okay.
All right. So as you all begin to go and you just start kind of rummaging, checking pockets, checking all of their equipment that was dropped in the fight, you do collectively find, for you to split up however you would like, you find 18 silver and 35 copper. Otherwise, you kind of find like some pocket lint, a couple of like their weapons, some arrows, but nothing that really seems to be of any other value.
I cut out.
What do you
I'm
ladies
so sorry.
think we should do?
You're all
I
good.
literally cut out. I am so sorry. I missed literally that whole entire
You're all
segment.
good.
I'm
So you have
sorry.
collectively found, for you guys to distribute amongst yourselves however you would like, 18 silver and 35 copper. And then everything else is like their weapons, their arrows, any items that they've dropped, some pocket lint, sort of useless stuff.
Okay. I'm trying to see how much. Can I see how much like I can carry, so I can try to even sell some of their weapons?
I will say, if you would like to carry some of their weapons, that you can take 2 short bows and 1 long sword.
I'll take one of the short bows and one of the long bow.
The long sword.
Or the long sword.
There you go.
Excuse me. Sorry.
You're all good, girl.
I was pick those up and be like, these could be of some use. And then I'll look towards the ladies as we regroup and say, hey, so I think that since it was a collective effort, we should split it amongst the 4. What do you guys think?
Yeah, no, that sounds like that's good to do. I don't have any preference on what to take.
Yeah, I'm down. As long as I don't have to carry too much.
Angelique kind of looks and turns at you. I don't need your money.
Oh. Okay. Well then.
Thank you, though.
Oh, you're very welcome. Then 3 of us. we can split it amongst the 3.
Just don't be asking us if you need money later. That's all I gotta say.
She kind of chuckles a bit, and you see her kind of glance down at River and just like smile a bit.
Okay. Okay. So then, after I split the money up and I put the weapons in my pocket, I'll turn back to the ladies and say, hey, so what would... I guess we continue to... Well, we wouldn't need to continue forward in order to get to the bounty that we're looking for to get even more money, I'm assuming. Which way do you think that we should go?
But I'm also curious, since we didn't find the other half, are we just gonna not worry about that half no more? Or are we gonna go for the bounty?
So I think if they're in the same group, then... Maybe, and it says it's a telecommunication device for even far away. There might be another group that we need to beat ass and get the device from them. So we might have to just move forward in order to find that other device.
Okay, I agree with that.
I think it's possible. It's ahead. You know, we didn't find anything here, so we might as well continue.
Okay. So you all decide that you're going to continue further down the road?
Oh, wait, no, wait, hold on.
Oh.
As I start to walk and I'm like, and then I hear, oh, that was on my side. and I just start to rub it real quick. I rub my side. I'm like, oh, maybe we need to take a little bit of a rest.
Yeah, I think a rest is probably a safe call. And then I have like this very panicked, like side eye type of like facial expression.
All right. So are you guys going to take a short rest where basically you kind of sit for like 20, 30 minutes? Or are you going to take a long rest, meaning that you're going to sleep for like the night? At this point, it's about probably 4 or 5 in the afternoon.
I don't think a long rest is necessarily needed.
I don't think so either.
Should I take one? Yes, because I'm like at a 4, but like I think but I think that I could just, sit it out and it'll come back. I'll get my energy back somehow, some way. That's what gives my sense right now.
Okay. So you're going to take a short rest. As you are taking this short rest, are you guys kind of just hanging out by the side of the road, or are you wanting to go somewhere else?
What else is nearby?
So you're about 3 hours outside of that small merchant kind of caravan that you guys first left. Otherwise, you're like 2 or 3 days away from the next city.
Wow.
You're traveling on foot, baby. There's no
We
cars.
are. That's right. There's no cars. There's
Except
no
automobiles.
Yeah, right.
No Uber, nothing. Dang. Okay.
No Uber, no Lyft, no taxi, no cab, no.
Dang. Okay. I guess. I mean, I think we should just pull over to the side. What do you ladies think?
Yeah, no, I think pulling over to the side. I mean, that we don't have much of an option.
Not at all. Like,
But I
mean,
still
I'm
think
not-
the short rest is probably a good idea. We don't want you to get hurt.
Yeah, I definitely think we should pull to the side, maybe like somewhere where we're not, if there's trees around us, not out in the open, just in case if somebody's coming by and looking for those people that we just kind of kick their asses really bad. So
That's a good point. So we'll go a little further down, a little bit away from you.
I would suggest that on the side if you can.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you all kind of start moving, you look around. I will give you 3 different options. So you can be kind of down, almost kind of by the river, almost under the bridge a little bit. You can be kind of off to the side of the road, kind of down in some bushes, or you can kind of go up on the hill a little bit where there's some trees and natural cover up there.
I kind of like the bridge.
So I like the bridge too, but I'd like to be able to get like a vantage point as well.
High ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking somewhere high
But do
ground.
we have coverage on that high ground? Because
You
we don't want to be
do.
too high and they'll see us. Okay.
Yeah, so there's a
Okay.
couple of like bushes, some trees, things of that nature up on that high ground there.
Okay. Then we can go for the hill. I'm good with that.
Okay. Yeah, the hill. We'll go there.
How high is this hill though?
Oh, that's a good question.
The hill, not a super steep incline, but you got probably a good 30 feet of walking, about 6 seconds of running, if you will.
Okay.
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 So easily enough, you guys kind of turn and walk and get up to the top of this hill. As you do, kind of pause a moment and you see River, the wolf that's with Angelique, just kind of stop and like nose up to the air and kind of start sniffing around. As he looks, you see him kind of like all of a sudden put his nose to the ground and start kind of sniffing around and looking as you're all kind of starting to settle down and situate into where you're sitting.
Ooh. Angelique, River is looking around a lot. Is he okay?
Bet he's found something. If you feel so inclined as to follow him, could be nothing more than a squirrel, though.
I follow River.
All right. As you get up and kind of follow River, you walk for a minute or two as he kind of sniffs his way through some of the thicker bush, kind of dense bushes here on the edge of the other side of this hill. And as you continue down, you stop as you see River kind of put his head up, tail kind of wagging as he looks back over his shoulder at you. And you see 4 horses tied up to a tree down below the hill.
Fuck yeah! Oh, sorry.
What are you sorry for? You know full well we swear on this channel. You're like, shit.
So I go, fuck yes, and then I go and I pet him, I try to pet him because I don't know if he's okay with it. But
He kind
I
of
try to
stiffens
pet
up
him.
for a second and kind of looks at you and then kind of settles into it and the tail starts back up to wagging.
Yay! Okay,
Oh.
that's my planet. Okay, so I pet him and tell him he's a good boy, and then I'm gonna run back to the ladies to let them know that there are 4 horses that we can ride on. So, I'm running, boop, 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 boop. And you guys, you'll never guess what River found.
What?
What happened?
River found us 4 horses.
Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Fuck yeah!
I kind of look a little uneasy. Lithium, a word, please.
Oh goodness.
Sure. And we mosey to the side.
All right, we just go to the side for a second.
Okay. How
I
far
mean,
are we from the other lady?
Like we went like literally 5 feet over. Like,
Oh, yeah, wait.
like people are probably still here, but do I really care? No, I just am dramatic as hell.
Feel that.
Roll for drama.
Right. Right, for real. Okay. The horses, it's good, right? This is good. In the middle of nowhere, our feet are killing us. Did it occur to you there could be people nearby?
No. It did not. That is a great thought.
I mean, I don't know if it looked like that, like they were just like random horses, or like did you see like a camp or anything nearby?
I got a little too excited, so I did not look. Do you want to come with me to look?
Yeah, let's go check.
Okay.
we can ask Hazel as well, because I
Okay.
think we should.
As the two of you start walking over to talk to Hazel, you hear a loud "yep" kind of down the hill, Lithium, where you came from.
That sounds like River.
It does
Oh.
sound like River, potentially.
I'm running.
Yeah, right. I'll follow. I'll follow.
I'm running straight towards that. Like, that's,
All right, so as you start kind of running, taking off down this hill, Hazel, are you going with them? You do see Angelique kind of stand and start darting in that direction as well.
Well, since I see everybody else running, I am the type of person everybody else is running, I am going.
Yes.
All
There must be a damn reason for it.
So as you all get up and you start kind of racing down this hill, everyone roll me a perception check.
Oh, boy. Oh, no. If they hurt River, I swear to beans, whatever ass whooping I gotta do, it's going to happen. I'm letting you know that right in the fuck now.
Just to make sure before I roll, am I adding? So I'm adding the skill modifier and the left side modifier.
So what
Is
you'll
that-
do, so on the very bottom, so you're going to roll your d20, then you'll find
Yeah.
on your sheet where it says perception, and it'll say like perception plus 4
Right.
or whatever.
Only
You add
that one.
That one, yeah.
Okay.
21.
21, nice. Okay,
Because I have
blackjack.
19
Oh
plus.
wait. So
Nice
wait,
plus, yeah.
26? Wait.
Damn, girly. Okay.
Let's
Okay.
go.
That's a girly
Okay.
pop. Okay.
Look at that. Look
All
at
right,
that.
and Hazel, what'd you get on your perception roll? Oh,
It's
sorry.
0 on mine.
No. So Hazel,
So, like,
you're...
I have 20 here, but like,
Oh, you
on there
rolled
it's
a
0.
20?
Yeah.
Did we all roll a
Rolled
20?
nat 20?
Yeah.
She rolled a nat 20. Hell yeah, let's fucking go.
So as you are all
nat 20.
racing down the hill, you all of a sudden all kind of tune in, and you see where there are a few different now. It looks like that you're aware that there's some danger traps kind of set around the horses, and River seems to have set one off. You see one of his legs is kind of caught in almost like this small bear trap that is kind of cinched into his leg, where he's kind of sitting there and whining. Angelique immediately kind of runs over, kneels down. I got you, buddy. And she starts working to undo the trap. Somebody hold him. Don't let him hurt his leg anymore.
I run over to hold River down.
I'll let Seraphina hold him. I said Serena, my bad. Seraphina.
All right. So as you run over, Seraphina, make me an animal handling check.
Got you. Okay.
Oh, I forgot that my thing is, never mind.
21?
21. All right. Very nice. So
Nice.
you immediately reach down and you start petting River, kind of holding him. He doesn't squirm. He kind of like, at first, almost like snaps at you, and you kind of shh, and kind of calm him down, start petting him. He's still kind of whimpering and whining a little bit, but he's not biting at you. He's not trying to like run, get away as you hold him. Angelique starts trying to work, and I need some help. I can't quite get it. Lithium, Hazel, somebody help me.
I'll come help.
Okay. What I need for you to do, and this is going to be a little different, I need
Okay.
just a strength check. What that
Okay.
means is you're going to roll your d20 and add the number next to strength, not one of your
Correct.
abilities. Okay.
Right, it's the one below. The plus
Correct.
2 I have. Okay, got it. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right, so you kneel down and you see where Angelique has kind of taken one of her arrows and like wedged it in to try to like make a little bit of a gap in it, but she just can't quite seem to get a grasp on the metal of this trap to pull it apart. You reach down, grab it, and just help in forcing it, and it's real difficult finally resetting it as you open it. River's leg kind of pulls back and away, and you do see that there's a little bit of kind of some blood. His leg looks like it's missing a few patches of fur, and he's just kind of whimpering a little bit in Seraphina's arms.
Okay.
There's like tears. like very like it's just starting, so it's not all the way down the cheek, but I'm just kind of like, what happened? Like, I just say it in a really distressed tone. What happened?
I look to Angelique to just to see if I'm not saying anything. I'm just looking at her to see if she wants me to do anything else. I'm not saying anything.
You see her turn to you, Lithium, and you, Hazel. We should disarm all those traps around here. Make sure no one else, us or River or any wildlife, gets hurt. Obviously, somebody was trying to keep people away from these horses, so either they're more transportation, kind of nodding back at the bridge, or they're horses maybe they stole from people. I don't know, but I gotta tend to River, and you see her kind of move, reposition from where she's been kneeling down at this trap, and kind of turn her attention. You see her put her hands kind of not touching River, and she goes, "It'll be okay, boy." And you see as magic kind of pulses from her hands and starts almost kind of stitching together the wounds until it's just a little bit of some bright pink spots of like new skin.
I am very curious. I look in amazement, but I go do what she says. But before I do, I look at Hazel and ask, Hazel, which side did you want to take? Would you like to take the left or the right in terms of disarming all the traps around?
I will take the right.
Okay, and I'll take the left.
Before we go looking, is there any way like I can look around for how many more traps there are? Do we know how many?
Absolutely.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Roll
Yeah.
me, if you're getting up and looking for them, investigation. But if you are sitting still in one spot and looking for them, do you know what I mean? You're gonna roll perception.
Yeah.
So if you're actively like in the bushes looking, investigation. If you're standing,
I was
and
just
looking,
gonna glance.
So roll me perception.
Okay.
Question also, do I have like a spell or something that I can just cast to tell me how many, or do I have to actually go?
I don't think you have any spells that will tell you how many traps are in an area, but you do have some spells that will help you in disarming some.
Okay.
I have a 9, by the way.
A 9? So as you look, Seraphina, you're pretty sure there's only like 2 traps.
Oh, crap. I'm just looking like unsure. Like, I think, and I'm sharing it with the group. I'm like, so it looks like there might be like 2 more traps.
Okay.
But I'm also not entirely certain.
2 more? Okay, we can handle 2 more. I think that 2 more is cool. So I'm gonna walk over to the left.
Okay. And Hazel, are you walking to the right, or are you gonna try to shoot at some?
I'm gonna try to shoot at some.
Okay. So Lithium, what I need from you is a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, fuck! Okay. A dexterity saving throw. It says +5 for that. So okay, so 11.
All right, with a DC 13.
Fuck! God damn it! Am I gonna go down?
You are gonna take 1d4 damage. So let me roll the d4.
Dang, dude.
I'm about to die already, yo.
You take 3
dying.
points of damage, Lithium, as your foot goes straight into a trap, and you feel it up and into your leg. You take 3 points of damage.
God, why? That was actually me. That wasn't her.
I want to run over, but at the same time, I don't want to also run into a trap. So I'm like, do you see anything else? I know you're in pain, but do you see anything else around you?
You think I can fucking look at my leg?
Yes, I think it's pretty long.
like, I'm trying to rapidly take the trap off of me.
All right, so
and then I'm like, whoa, don't hurt yourself.
So I will allow you to make a strength check here, or somebody can help you, giving you the help action. What a help action does is essentially provide you assistance by giving you advantage on a roll. But somebody does have to physically, like, bebop over to you and be like, let me help you with that. So
I will go help.
Okay. So you will get advantage as you see Seraphina kind of rushes over to you, gets down, and starts trying to help pull this trap open for you. So at advantage, meaning you roll twice and you take the higher number, you're going to roll a strength check.
And that's with a +2. Okay, so that's a 15. Another 15, so 15.
Okay. With a 15, you both get it off, and you see that there's some nice rivulets kind of blood running down your leg where it got you, and you step aside, and as you let go, you see the trap close right back up. Thankfully, neither of you are in the way, and the trap is now successfully disarmed, though perhaps it was dislegged.
Oh my god. Lithium, this is Lithium. Before I was myself, so sorry. I gotta get back in the character. Okay. Oh my god.
Maybe Angelique can help you clean that up.
Well, Angelique is also busy with the river, and River is way more important than I am right now.
Lithium, do you think that I have anything to help you? And then you just see me like looking at the vines, like, do you want something like this to help me stitch it? I don't have anything.
Do you think maybe you could look around for like something that I could wrap my leg with?
Let me go ask Hazel. Okay. And then I'm like walking over. Hazel,
I go sit down.
Lithium is hurt.
Now what does she do? She always wants to go off running doing something. What you do now?
So meanwhile, you walk back up the hill. Hazel, who is now starting to settle in, like, has finished shooting at her traps easily enough, has disarmed 3 traps, sits back on the ground, and then you just come over and Lithium got hurt, and it's got kind of like Mom, I flew up energy a little bit to it, as you see Lithium kind of standing there pouting a bit.
Listen, we just got excited, all right?
Y'all never watch what y'all doing. And then you're coming to me.
I don't watch what I'm doing. I'm not the one that set the damn trap!
I guess we'll go up and see what I can do.
All right, so you walk over. Seraphina, are you going with her?
No, I'm gonna stay back.
So I'm walking, and I know Seraphina's not walking with me, and I look back and give her like, and
All right, Hazel. So as you get up to Lithium, what are you doing?
I look at Lithium, and I'm like, and I see the damage. I'm like, really? Really? Like,
I thought I was good.
I definitely not. Definitely not.
Oh, I see now.
So do I have a spell that I can help heal her?
Let me check. Let's see here.
Or try to help her.
Hey, ain't that the whole mood?
An attempt, smile.
An attempt.
Listen, at worst case scenario, an attempt is made. Let's see. Out of all of the spells that you have, the best you could probably do is offer to use one of your fire spells to cauterize it so it stopped bleeding. But that would definitely cause some damage to her. And she's not looking so hot, is my understanding.
So now that I know that, I looked at Lithium and I'm like, so I do kind of have a spell. Let me tell you this though. It's gonna hurt like a bitch. And I can't guarantee it's gonna 100% help you. But I could cauterize it if you like. I'm not gonna do anything without your consent. I'm just warning you now, it's gonna hurt.
No. I just straight up, no. No. I don't think I can handle that. I think even a little small flick of flame will kill me. So I think if you could help me by like looking around and see if there's possibly something I could just wrap my leg with, like maybe someone dropped a bandage somewhere or dropped like, a towel and that I could just at least wrap this to stop the bleeding.
Okay. Could I also, since I am wearing a skirt, am I able to rip some off of my skirt?
You
and
can
just
absolutely
help her
do that if you would like to.
All right. So, as you see, I have this skirt. And I love my outfit, so I'm going to tell you this right now. If I rip a part of my skirt and I help you, will you not go in diving first next time before looking at everything? Because I am not ripping my outfit again, let me say.
Wish I could promise you that I wouldn't. I cannot do that.
Well,
I will try my very best.
I will rip my skirt this time. Next time, you better ask Serafina to rip her damn outfit. Okay?
Okay.
So I go ahead and rip part of my skirt.
I get a little hot and bothered because she's showing a little more like.
Okay.
Like, oh my
Now
God.
next time you need something ripped, just say it.
Wait, am I too far away? Like how far away did I
You're
is there
probably,
distance?
you're probably about 25 feet away. So if they're not like whispering, you can probably hear a little bit of what they're saying.
Okay,
I will definitely say I emphasize of you ripping some of your dress pretty loud next time.
So you can hear that part.
Yeah.
If I can catch up with the group real quick just to get
Yeah.
closer, like in like a little circle.
Absolutely. So as you get there, you see Hazel starting to kind of like hike her skirt up a little bit to go to rip a piece off.
What are you doing?
Well, I gotta rip it because all we have is bark, dirt, and some leaves. None of that, in my experience, can make something to help tie it up and make this stop bleeding. She didn't want me to help cauterize it because she said she was gonna die if I did. And so I offered to rip my skirt for her and she likes it. So might as well just have it a party and start ripping and tying it up. But next time you're doing this.
Because there will be a next time.
Is it, if I can ask, is there, because I'm looking at my sheet right now, can I use one of my spells to help Lithium?
You may.
Okay, can I please use my healing word on Lithium?
May. So,
Okay.
healing word,
Wait,
you can
Wait,
cast
this is before or after?
before she goes to rip her dress.
Okay.
Okay, I was about to say.
I figured it was already ripped. Like I just like see it like
So
before
you-
the action
so
happens,
you-
or it's like ready after.
So you make it there as she's like hiking it up, and as you realize I can cast a spell to help about this, you see her go to rip, and you kind of whoa, and stop. her.
Right, like I'm like, what are you doing?
So as you cast healing word, how are you casting? What does it look like when you cast your magic?
So I have because I think it's like like I thought I like try to like hang it on my wing, but I do have my my lute that's behind me. So I'll pull it like back like over like my wing, and it's now like in both of my hands. I'm like just like trying to like adjust to the right position, and there's a strum, like a very loud strum that plays.
All right. And as she strums, you see this little almost burst of this light kind of pink energy, almost like little butterflies that kind of fly forth from the instrument and kind of go down and drift down onto your injuries on your leg, Lithium. And as they do, you see some of these wounds start to kind of seal up, very similarly to how you saw Angelique healing River a minute ago. Serafina, when you cast Healing Word, you will roll a d4, and you're going to add your spell casting modifier. As a bard, that means that you are going to add whatever the plus is next to your charisma bonus.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Give me a second. You said it is my D4?
So it's like the little pyramid looking one. So you'll roll that.
Okay. Should it be adding to something?
So you're going to roll whatever you get on that, and you're going to add whatever the number next to your charisma is, the plus number next to charisma.
Okay. Just want to make sure I'm rolling the right one.
Yeah, you're all good. If you want, here's this. It'll look like the little triangle.
Right. Okay. Am I adding what's on the side though?
So you'll add whatever you rolled on the D4, and then you're gonna add where it says charisma. You've got the big number 17. You're gonna add where it says plus whatever it says plus.
Okay. Considering okay. Did I do it wrong if it's a 9? I feel like I did this wrong.
It's a little wrong. So what did you roll?
Yeah.
You're all good. Listen, we're learning. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So what did you
Practice, my
get
love.
for your D4 roll?
Well, because it landed on one side.
Right, but
Right.
whatever's at the top. So
At the top?
yeah. So whatever.
Oh, okay, okay. Then okay. If it's at the top, then it's a 5.
All right.
Okay.
There you go. Perfect. So, Lithium, as this healing kind of sinks into your skin and Seraphina finishes casting the spell, you get 5 hit points back.
Thank the fucking gods. 'Cause I like sitting at this one. Oh. 6 is always better than 1. Okay,
So you watch as even some of the injuries she had from the fight, like some bruises seem to heal, so they're a little more kind of like yellowish than they were like deep purple. You see a couple of like where she might have had like a little bit of like a cut on her cheek or something kind of seals up a little bit as well.
Okay, so I go, whew. Then I look at Seraphina. Thank you. But where the fuck was this earlier instead of me?
As Lithium says that, and I look at Seraphina, for real, I was sitting down just chilling after I did mine, and you come over here and get
And then
me.
I
You
just like
tell
put
me?
my hands. I said, "Listen, I thought Hazel had it. Okay, I'm just here. Okay."
I was about to rip my dress.
Like I said, I was like, I thought you had it, and then I heard that like someone was gonna start roasting up like a chicken leg. Like I don't.
Not roasting a chicken leg, bro! Oh my god. What do I do with you guys?
Yeah, I don't know either.
Oh my gosh.
When I find out, I'll tell you.
Right. So I get up and I stretch. I feel a little bit better. I still feel like a little bit of pain from like some of the parts, but I'm just like, well, at least I feel like I'm able to stand. So that's great. I will look before I walk around.
Sure you will.
So as I say that, can I like scope the scene a little bit more to see if there's any more traps?
Absolutely. You may roll either perception if you're standing still and looking, or investigation if you're like looking through the bushes before you step somewhere.
My investigation is ass, so we're gonna go with perception.
Okay.
Okay, so do the D20. I got that in there.
What'd you get?
I got, hold on. So this is a 2. So 2 plus, where's perception? 2. I got a 4.
Okay, Lithium.
And my character is so huffing and puffing.
So as you are looking, you're like, okay, yeah, there's one other trap right over there.
Okay. So I tell Hazel first because I feel like because I already got the sense that she was already ready to cuss me out earlier. So Lithium turns and she looks at Hazel and she says, Hazel, I looked around, and from what I see, I only see one trap, and that trap is right there.
Am I allowed to just zap it?
You are allowed to just zap it.
God.
Additionally, what is your passive perception, Hazel? It should be at the top left of your sheet.
Passive?
Yep, your passive
it
perception.
It is a 12.
With the 12, as she says there's only one and it's right there, you stop and kind of look at her as you go to zap the one she's pointed out, and there is another one between where she would have gone, like where she is now, to if she was to walk to the one she pointed out, there is another trap right in the middle.
As I zap that one and I find out there's another one, I just give that look to her and I'm like, really? We're about to just do this all over again.
I don't know what you mean, Hazel. I only see one.
You only saw one, but yet there's another one right in between where I bet you would have went do and put the other leg or the same leg back in that.
I have I have nothing to say to that. I don't know what to tell you. I only saw the one.
So after I give her that kind of look, I go ahead and zap that one too.
Easily enough done. You have all successfully, Hazel has successfully disarmed all of the traps in the area. Hazel's, you guys gotta buy her some new backpack straps. Damn!
Yeah.
Very nice.
Just saying,
Yeah.
Listen, I tended to the group, okay? We had other things. We had other fish to fry, other legs to cook, like...
Oh, now I'm hot.
I mean, you've always been hot, baby.
Exactly.
True.
All right. Now that you have all successfully, with only one injury, managed to disarm all of the traps that were here in this area, as you are kind of checking around looking, you do see a few like saddles on the horses, but not really much of anything else kind of in this area.
Question, is the puppers fully healed now?
He is. You see him kind of jumping, running around, like barking up a tree, looking at a squirrel, sort of just being back to his normal little self that you've seen.
Okay.
I go to pet him.
And he again kind of freezes for a second, then notices it's you and kind of relaxes, tail starts wagging.
Yay.
Seems he's taking a bit of a liking to you.
I've taken a liking to him. He's a good boy. He found the horses.
Indeed he is. Heard you found some traps?
She found one. She landed in one. But I'm gonna say.
Angelique kind of laughs a bit, and she just, I suppose it's a good thing that we've got you with us then, Hazel.
I mean, at this point, can't leave this one alone anymore.
And I'm looking, I'm just like, like.
And I'm just like in the back, like watching all this. Like...
And then I turn around and be like, hey, don't think just standing back there don't mean nothing. You came and got me when you could have helped her the whole time.
And then I'm just like, listen. No one said I was quick. I may have wings, but I'm going at my own speed limit, all right? Like.
Nice.
I look over at these two and I'm like, I don't know anymore. But I mean, we got these horses. Do we want to take them? Do we want to keep going on foot? Remember, horses do make noise.
That's a good point.
So if we don't want to lose us being quiet and kind of stealthy in this, horses do gallop, they make their noises. Sometimes if they see something spook, they can throw us off. It's kind of got to think about the horses at the same time, or we can risk it. I mean, yeah, I get we're tired. It's kind of up to you ladies. I'm down for whatever. I looked at Lithium. You better keep your ass on the horse though. With a little chuckle. And then I'm like, it's totally up to you ladies. I am down for whatever you want to do. All I'm going to say is we got to think about the noise, the branches, because horses are going to be stepping on things, little cracks. If they can give us away, we don't know if these horses were the people that we took down or they're just so far in. We don't know if they're looking for these horses, so that's also gonna give us away. There's little things we gotta think about if we take these horses.
I look at her and I'm nodding because she's right. But I'm also feeling some pain and I really do need to like rest. I think that we should just, since we've already had our eyes on resting here, I think we should rest here for a bit, just so that way, I can at least be at my best to fight anyone else in case they try to come for the horses or in case, they come across our way as we, go on our journey.
Is, just because I was curious and I was thinking about it, is it possible for me to fly into the air and just kind of like scan the perimeter real quick?
Absolutely. So you are flying just kind of like straight up, like
right. I'm not even asking for anyone's permission or anything. Like I got like curious and I just like went up, like straight up. Yeah.
All right. So as you fly straight up, you kind of start looking around. Roll me a perception check, and let's see what you see.
That's an 18.
All right. With an 18, as you're kind of looking around, nothing really stands out as you're kind of looking. Then all of a sudden you stop and you turn back, and it looks like there's almost like a cave kind of in the side of like one larger hill, probably about 30 minutes walk away from where y'all are at, that has some weirdly placed bushes outside of it. Looks like those probably weren't really there, but it looks like they're almost trying to cover the entrance of whatever you're seeing.
How far is it? Like that I could like from where we're at.
From where you're at, your best guess, you're probably gonna have to walk 30-45 minutes to get there.
Okay.
So not terribly far, but also kind of close.
Okay. So I descend back down just to share that information with the group, if it influences our decision. So I was looking up just to kind of see what's around us at the moment, and it looks like there is a cave up ahead.
Oh, a cave?
Yeah, but the weird thing about it is that it looks like someone's trying to hide something there. Like, it looked like there was something covering it up. Like, it was something like it was, but wasn't a bush. I can't describe it. It just looks like someone's trying to hide something.
So there could be people in there?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it feels like it possibly would be. I don't know if I'm ready to encounter those people quite yet, but I am very curious as to why they want to cover this cave.
Right. I wouldn't have paid it any mind if it wasn't for that.
Mm. Well, ladies, what do you guys think? Should we go over there and look and see what's in there, or should we take a rest out here still?
I mean, we
you
could.
feeling?
Yeah. How are you feeling?
I'm still in pain, but I feel like I feel like I could beat anyone. So, I'm down to.
I don't think.
As she said that, I'm like, I do that shock.
I don't think there's any rush for us to go look there tonight, at least, but maybe this is something we could set for tomorrow. Maybe the rest would be good after the chaotic, and then I just look down at like all the broken traps we've had.
I mean, I definitely agree with that. We can rest for a bit just because I don't want to push lithium more than they need to be. I'd rather you get some rest, and then if it comes into a fight, at least you'll be more up to it than trying to drain yourself more than you need to be. And I say
Right,
that from the
Bill.
kindness of my heart.
Build your strength back up.
And I get the hearty eyes, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, she actually cares about me.
Me, I really love this outfit, but I'll rip it for you. She hates me. She hates me. 10 minutes
Still
later,
give her
I
shit.
want you to be able to take a nap. She loves me.
Loves me.
Listen, sleep is life.
For real, for real.
I'm very happy that she said that, and then I look around the trees and try to like figure out a good place for me to just lay down.
Okay, so are you guys setting up camp to like sleep for the night? It is like 6-ish, 6:30 at night at this point.
So you're asking if we want a full rest or short rest still?
Yes. So let me explain the difference. So a short rest, you basically, unless it says that you get something back on a short rest, you will get nothing back. The only option that you have to heal at all during a short rest is to roll what are called hit dice. Everybody, because you're level 1, should have 1 hit die, which means you could roll the 1 hit die and you add that plus your constitution.
It says I'm level 3.
Then you're level 3 and I'm a dirty liar. Listen, you think I remember? That's crazy. So because you're level 3, which is what I said the first time, you have 3 hit dice.
Right.
Which is what I said the first time. And
absolutely
we should all just
right.
really clean our ears out, smile. So, since you're level 3, you have 3 hit dice. So, for instance, Hazel, you're a wizard. You have a D6 for your hit dice. Everybody's dice is a different size, but you get 3 of them. Now, you can roll 1 of them, 2 of them, 3 of them, however many you want, but you only get back half of what you rolled when you sleep. So if you roll all 3, you're only going to get 2 of the 3 back. And then you'd have to sleep another night to get the other back.
Which you might as well do a full if that's the case, right?
With a full rest, you get all of your spell slots, all of your abilities, anything else that you used, and all of your hit points back. So that's kind of the difference. The trade-off being that a short rest is shorter versus a long rest, which you're going to sleep a whole night and may want to take watches if you're not in like a tavern.
So if we take a full night, you can't be watching, is what you're saying.
You could take a full like 8 hours essentially of rest, or like 9 hours, 10 hours, whatever you want to call it. And you could establish watches, but if somebody takes more than 1 watch, then they will not get enough sleep, and they will take what's called a point of exhaustion because you're not sleeping.
I'll take the L. I'll take the L. I'll take the L.
But that's only one. Wait, we can rotate, right?
So you can rotate. You can establish up to 3 watches a night.
And with that, will we all still get?
If each of you only takes 1, you would take. If everyone takes 1, like watch, everyone's full rested. But say for instance that Lithium and Hazel are like out of it, or one of you is like unconscious and is unable to take a watch, and somebody has to take 2 watches, then you're not going to get a full rest if you're taking 2.
Okay.
Think of it that like your aim is to have 8 hours of sleep. If your watch is 2 hours, if you have 2 watches, you go from 8 hours of sleep to 6 hours to 4 hours, and you're not well rested. So exhaustion can be quite serious. If you get 6 points of exhaustion, which is very unlikely, but if it happens, you die.
Wow.
If you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there are different debuffs that you get until you sleep. and you can only get rid of 1 point of exhaustion each night.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
So I think we should do a full rest.
Full rest.
And then
Okay.
we rotate. I don't think I should start first.
Yeah.
I can start.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so Hazel's gonna
And
take
then-
the first watch.
Wait. Is it between us 3 or us 4?
You
Yeah.
4, because you do have Angelique with you still.
Okay, so then let's do it with I think Hazel. I think if you guys are okay with this, Hazel, Angelique, Serafina, Lithium.
Yeah.
I'm fine with
That
that.
works.
100%.
Okay.
All right. So, as you all sort of set up, everybody, is there anything you would like to do before you go to bed and start taking watches?
I look to Hazel and to the ladies, to all the ladies, and just say, "I'm so sorry that I was not at my best during that fight. Normally, that is not normal of me, and I really hate that I wasn't able to be stronger for you guys. And I'm hoping that when I wake up, I'll be better. It's kind of against my character to be weak, and I'm feeling very weak right now. So I'm sorry."
And then I'm just staring at her while I'm looking through my bag. I'm like, and why are you apologizing?
I feel like I'm kind of being a detriment to you guys being this weak. I don't.
No. We were
Never.
going to have to sleep at some point.
And we're all going to
It's
have our
fine.
days where we step and stuff. So it's all good. We got you. That's what we're here for.
I said, and then I put my hand on Lithium's shoulder. I'm like, trust me, y'all will be getting me out of a branch tomorrow. It's all good.
And I look over and I hear, I was like, you better not be looking for me to help out.
You just hear a chuckle from Angelique over where she's finally laying out and getting down on her bedroll to sleep for the night.
Yeah.
I'm very happy that I found you guys. I know this is just the first day, but I think I would have been in a really sticky situation had you ladies not been there. So, thanks.
The feeling is mutual. It honestly has been a very warm feeling to be around you all.
I look over. I don't do so much of the mushy stuff, but I feel the same.
And as soon as she says that, she feels the same. I'm just like, ugh.
Oh.
And then I lay out my bedroll and I proceed to lay down.
All right.
Question.
Yes.
Since we're gonna lay down,
Mhm.
or it's probably too soon, am I allowed to cast a little protection spell or anything?
You are. So you sit down. How do you cast this spell? What does it look like?
Oh, a bubble around us, like a little protection, has a shield that since we are close, I can let them see the shield.
Mm-hmm.
But people that come towards us can't see it. I let
Okay.
them be able to see the shield, just not anybody else, just in case if they try to step out, they know that they're not protected from me that further part, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So what we'll say, there's actually a spell that is exactly like what you're describing.
Oh, okay, cool.
So we will say that you cast this spell and kind of create this small dome over yourself and your companions, and you're able to explain to them that, people cannot see inside to where you are, but if you step out, that they can see you, and it should cover you for the whole night.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I go over to before. All right, ladies, before you go to sleep, I just want to let you guys know, just in case if you guys get up or have to walk, I'm going to do a little bubble dome around us that you guys will be able to see where it's at to protect you. But if you guys do walk out, I won't be able to protect you from outside the bubble.
If I step out, will I be able to come back in?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Essentially, Hazel, you are allowed to designate who is allowed in and out of the bubble. Anyone you do not, when you cast the spell, say can come in is not allowed in.
Okay, cool. So yeah, if you guys step out, I will put on the spell that only you guys can come in and out.
Okay.
But anybody else, it's
including
not going
River,
to.
right?
Obviously, that's the first one that's going to be able to
Just
get
gotta
in.
make sure you never know how to fine print me, bro.
Yeah. No, the fine print is very important.
No, definitely. All of us in River will be able to come in and out.
Wonderful.
All right. So as you all
Thank you.
settle in for the night, Hazel, you have first watch. So roll me a perception check to see if you notice anything on your watch.
Which one's that one?
So you'll roll your d20, and you're going to go down where it says wisdom and look for perception, and you'll add that number to it.
Okay. Don't fall. Oh. 5.
Okay. With the 5, you feel a little bit of kind of the sleep at your eyes. You kind of rub your eyes, blink, but it seems like a pretty normal, quiet night. Doesn't seem to be anything really going on. It's nice, kind of quiet. You start kind of like nodding off a bit to the sound of the river kind of flowing in the distance. But you have a very uneventful watch, and you're able to go and wake Angelique.
Awesome. So I'm going to walk over, kind of just because I don't want to scare River. I'm going to put my hand next to River's so he can smell me to make sure I'm no danger.
So you see him kind of... And he kind of just laying on his side, still where he's at, kind of reaches out and like licks at your hand a little bit, but doesn't really seem too concerned as he kind of licks your hand until you pull it away.
Awesome. So when he licked, I give him like a little pat, let him know that it's okay. Pull, and then I go tap Angelique on the shoulder, like a light tap, because I don't know if she'll get spooked if I try to go too hard or I get noise. So I just tap her very lightly to wake her up.
So you tap her and you see her kind of jolt a little bit as she kind of stops, looks over her shoulder. Oh, Hazel, my bad. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
She kind of nods, sits up, and just gives a big stretch. Oh, okay. If you want to go on and head to bed, I got it from here. Who's after me? It's Seraphina, right?
Correct. It's going to be Seraphina after you.
Perfect. All right. Well, you get some rest.
Thank you. And don't forget, I did that protection spell on the safe side, but you and River is more than welcome to come in and out.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. So I go lay down next to the tree and get all cozy and go night-night.
All right. So you fall asleep. I will make a perception check here for Angelique. Okay. At the end of her watch, Seraphina, you feel a light kind of like gentle kind of rocking on your shoulder. And then all of a sudden you feel kind of aggressive sniffing on your face.
So cute.
A good morning, Rivers.
You kind of and you get the little like doggy breath right in your face, lick on the cheek a little bit, but you are awoken. You see Angelique kind of smile a little bit over you. Sorry to have to wake you so soon, but it's your watch turn.
No, thank you for waking me up. Honestly, we should be grateful I woke up anyways.
Yeah, I get that. It's peaceful outside of towns, So, I'll let you know. It does look like some of those bandits, I guess, came from the direction of that cave you pointed out. They didn't seem to notice us, but they did come and take the horses with them back over there. So, looks like
okay.
They don't know we're here, but it looks like they were coming to look for their people.
That's good to know. Thank you for sharing that information.
Of course. I'm gonna go get some rest.
Good night.
Good night. She wanders off. At the start of your watch, roll me a perception check, Seraphina.
We have a 16?
A 16? All right. So, at the end of your watch, you are kind of sitting there, and about 3/4 of the way through your watch, you start to make out what is 2 or 3 different figures who seem to be coming, and they're getting these dead bodies and kind of dragging, lifting if they can, and carrying them again back in the direction of that cave that you had pointed out before. Again, it doesn't seem like they've noticed y'all. It doesn't look like they're kind of looking or searching the area, but it does look like they're kind of reclaiming the bodies of their people.
Like from where like we were at, or
yeah. So from
okay.
all around, like where you guys had been fighting, but it does not look like they're coming up the hill towards you at all.
Are they going still towards the cave direction?
They are. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you see these kind of couple of people, and they're basically coming, picking these bodies up or dragging them if they have to, all the way back to their cave.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That it brings you to the end of your watch. Do you wake Lithium?
I do.
Okay. How do you wake Lithium?
Right. So I walk on over and I see that Lithium's asleep, and I just kind of lightly shake her shoulder.
I'm like, oh, a pretty lady. And I start to wipe the dirt from my eyes, the sand from my eyes, and just like, hey, Serafina, what's up?
Hey, Lithium, it's time for your part of the watch. How are you feeling, though?
I'm feeling a lot better. Way better.
Before I do head back to sleep, I did want to give you a heads up that there were people around. They didn't seem to notice us, but there were, I guess, some bodies that were around in the area that they were taking toward the cave that I saw and told you guys about earlier.
Oh.
It looked like they were going in that direction.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, see, now that must be why they put those bushes there. To kind of cover up their hideaway, I guess?
I guess so. Maybe something worth looking at in the morning, but it looks like we're at least safe for now.
Okay, great. So when we wake up, we'll talk about it with the other ladies. I'll also make sure I keep an eye out just in case.
But you're sure you feel okay right now for the watch, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, I'll see you in the morning then.
Sleep well.
Thank you.
And then I stare at her and I smile because I'm just like, she's so pretty. And then I walk and I do my. I walk and I go to my station.
All right. As you begin your watch, roll me a perception check, Lithium.
All right. Wait, my perception is here. A dirty 20.
A dirty 20. All right. So as you're sitting and watching, you kind of start focusing a bit more on the cave, seeing that the bodies are gone, the horses are gone, and it seems like everything's kind of quiet for your watch. As you kind of look around and start taking note of what's going on around you, you start to notice it almost seems like the front of the cave is oddly quiet. I mean, it sounds like there's been people kind of in and out. And as you kind of sit and focus and watch the front of the cave, you see where these bushes are almost seem to be kind of obscuring almost like these little watch stations where every once in a while you see somebody pop a head out and kind of look around before kind of sitting back down and waiting and watching by the front of this cave.
Okay. Is there two, so there's 2 bushes, so there's 2 stations. Do I see one pop up at one and then another pop up another time? Like, it's just like...
Kind of, yeah, like back and forth
Okay.
thing. Yeah. And so you've got basically like this cave with these 2 stations, like bushes, kind of right in front of it in the middle. And there is a path around each side and through the middle, but these bushes kind of sit there where you're seeing people kind of peek up their heads from time to time.
Path in the middle of these like
of these 2 bushes.
Paths. Mm-hmm. And there's bushes right there. Okay, got it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So you just kind of watch and see, it doesn't seem like there's a ton of people at this point kind of coming in and out, but you do see at least these 2 people almost keeping watch of their own outside.
Okay.
As your watch comes to an end, you start to see all of your companions start to kind of wake up. River, being first to kind of wake up, comes over and starts getting kind of some like head scratches from you as you finish your watch.
Oh my gosh, you're such a good boy.
And you just hear one little...
So then as everyone, I guess you're gonna ask everyone how they wake up, right? Because I don't want to.
That is entirely up to y'all.
Okay, how y'all waking up? Because I'm just gonna. All I'm gonna do is turn around and look at them and wait for them to get up.
I feel like I'm going to wake up because I think like we're like near like a tree, right? Like where we're okay. So like the sun, like I just happened to pick the worst spot ever, and the sun just like goes into my face. So I'm just like I wake up because of like the brightness is like too much. So I'm just kind of like very scrambled as I'm getting it.
I woke up to hearing River, and I wake up and I'm just like, what's going on? What happened?
All right. And you see Angelique, kind of early riser, is kind of sitting there stretching a little bit. Doesn't really seem to be paying much mind. She's kind of just stretching, waking up, but she's been up for probably a minute or two now at this point.
Okay. Did you ladies rest well?
I did, thank you very much.
It was a good rest until the sun approached, but yeah, it was great.
I would fight that sun for you.
How was your watch? Did anything happen that we need to know about?
Yeah, actually, and I think Serafina has something from her watch that she told me before I started mine. I think we should just all sit together and come up with a plan before we discuss everything. Is there any way for me to look around and look for like food and stuff?
As you say, you'll start sharing. Angelique kind of nods. I'll get the short notes from you. I'll go see about fetching us some breakfast.
Beautiful.
She kind of nods, and you see her kind of, come on, River. And he kind of comes over, heels next to her, and you see the two of them as she kind of grabs her bow. She goes off to kind of hunt you guys some food for breakfast.
Great. Before we continue, because I know we're going to talk about the thing. Can I now change my thing to 23 since we fully rested?
Yes, you may. So anything that you spent, so your health, any spell slots, all of that returns to max.
Beautiful. Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I, as the ladies are now gathered, so Serafina, as I looked at Serafina, you mentioned something about the fact that there were people bringing bodies towards that bushy cave area.
Yeah, I was looking around and I noticed that they were just moving, like trying to get bodies there as quick as possible. I'm not sure for what reason, but if anything, it just makes me more suspicious that we should maybe go scope it out.
So I will warn you guys that I did see those bushes. They look to be like a disguise for like a guard area. There seems to be two people that keep popping their heads out one by one from one bush and one from another. And if we were to approach it, they're definitely going to alert the rest of the people, I feel like, or they're just going to find us on their own. Now, I feel like we could take two people, but if they have that magical stone thing and they're talking through that to let people know that we're here, I don't want them to use that to call those people in.
All right.
So I think we need to figure out a way to kind of sneak kill them.
Well, and I look over to Hazel. Hazel, I do have a question for you. And we can clarify it too, just to make sure. But, is those stones by any chance, are they unique? Are they common? Like, is it normal for there to be like another set? Is what I was going to ask.
So Hazel,
Yeah.
Based off of what you remembered earlier, you would know that typically these stones come in sets of 2. Sometimes you can find them in sets of 3. And they are linked directly to that set. So they're not intermixable. So say you guys had 2 and you split them up and then lose one. You better find that one because the other one ain't going to hook up to another. But they are fairly uncommon to come by.
Uncommon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So since now I know that information, I go ahead and share with the ladies and I let them know, like, so they are uncommon. There is typically only 2. Sometimes there could be 3. But also, like, say if we found the second one and we lost that one, we need the third one because we cannot make or replace to make a new pair. Like, we would just have to go up and buy a new pair.
Interesting. Okay. So what could be happening, and I'm not, I could be wrong. We have one. It's a possibility that the people in the guard post could have the other one. Now, it's possible, you're saying it's up to 3, that they may be able to call up to the other people. But it's also possible that we just have that one, so they'll try to call and they'll look fucking stupid. So, I'll leave it. I'll ask you ladies, do you guys want to just kind of explore this cave and see what's in there?
Question, though. Mm-hmm. Since we have the one, could we still hear if somebody else is using it then?
Mm-hmm. So if somebody uses that stone, you will get to hear it.
Okay. So I after Lithium is letting us know, I say, also, ladies, if you think about it, we have the one. We know there is at least 2 more to this. We can also try to hear to see if they're talking about it, because we know they at least have one of them with them. We don't know if they have the third one.
That's a really
good point. If there is a third one to this set, but we know that one of them has the other one.
I think it's definitely worth listening into, for sure.
I nod my head in agreement.
Okay.
So do we need to roll like a perception thing?
Yeah, that's what I'm curious. Like, what do we have to do here?
So are you trying to see if you can listen into any conversation, or are you trying to use the stone?
Trying to use the stone on the right, ladies?
Oh, I thought we were listening in.
Oh, I thought we were listening.
Yeah, I thought we were listening.
No, okay, we're trying to listen into it.
Okay. So as you sit there, you hold the stone out. Who has the stone?
Lithium had it.
Oh, Lithium had it?
Oh, yeah. I did pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I had you look at it, but I was right. Okay, got it. Yep.
Okay. Lithium. As you're all sitting here, as you go to start rummaging for the stone, you start to hear in your mind, as you reach for the stone, "Come in, Lead. Lead, you there?"
Did y'all hear that?
But,
I did.
Wait, did we?
Wait, can
we hear it? Yeah, can we hear it?
Happening in her mind.
Okay. In my mind, yeah. Did y'all hear that?
Hear what? Hear what?
I think she's going crazy again, you guys.
And I try to listen more intently.
Lead, this isn't funny. Where you at?
Y'all don't hear that?
I look over.
I'm just looking around like,
is she going crazy again?
I think Bestie needed more sleep.
I think that last watch got to her or something. I have no clue what's going on with her right now.
You guys, I just heard a "come in, Lead, come in." Y'all don't hear that at all?
I look at her. Bitch, we don't hear shit. You sure you're hearing this?
I tried to hand her Hazel the stone to be like, "Listen, look, grab it. You can hear it. Maybe you need to put it closer to your ears or something. Here."
As she tries to give me the stone, I look at Seraphina like, I point my finger. I'm like,
And then I'm just nodding, just take it. Just take it.
I'm just hesitant. I take it, and I'm like, okay.
All right.
And I
So
go like
Lithium,
this.
as the stone is handed over, you hear, "Lead, God's damn it! If you," and then it cuts out as Hazel, you grab it. "If you don't actually call back in, so help me, we're going to be going down and finding out that you have run off with our food supply again. I'll have your ass myself."
And then as I hear, I'm like, she's not going crazy. There's somebody talking.
I told you.
And then I'm just looking. Yeah, I still don't get it.
That's so weird, though. It stopped as soon as I gave it to you. I heard him calling for lead.
They were talking about food. They were talking about food, and they're gonna come down and beat somebody's asses. They don't answer back.
Well, we don't know if they're coming here, right?
I mean, did we take this from the people that we messed up, right?
Yes.
Correct. Well, we did take it from those people, so they're gonna be coming down to where they knew the people left, and so we know they're gonna be coming this way, and we're still kind of near it. So
Yeah, I think we may have to start leaving soon.
we could, but we know that they have the other half, and we know they're coming.
Hey, so
I'm
what
just
are you
saying.
trying to? What are you planning here?
I mean, I'm totally down. Our mission was to actually find the other half. They're coming to us. They don't know we have this. So we could technically, I mean, they're going to come regardless. He did say if he doesn't answer, homie's not answering. He's passed the fuck out dead.
So what you're implying is we start setting them up to get ambushed.
We ambushed them this time.
Yeah.
Not them doing it to us. Let's do this all the way around. And let's take them down. And then we're going to have both stones too.
And then we take both stones to go into the cave.
Correct. And isn't that our bounty that we're looking for? So, I mean, that's killing two birds with one stone right there.
That
Just
sounds like a plan
saying.
to me.
It's up to y'all. I'm
And
ready
then me takes it a bit too literally. I'm just like, we're actually taking them out with that stone?
Seraphina, I swear to God, I have enough of lithium. I got you now asking if we're going to fuck somebody up with a stone?
It's in my name, babe. It's in my name.
I look at everybody else and I look to the sky. Please don't send me no more. I love these ladies, but don't send me more.
I start cracking my knuckles and I'm stretching because I'm like, yeah, baby, I'm ready to get back into it.
I look over at lithium. I swear to God, that's all I'm going to say to you.
Don't worry, I'll be good. I think.
All right, so you all are planning to try to ambush the bandits, it sounds like.
Yes. Now, wait. Are we staying where we are, or are we trying to, because they are coming to get towards us, right? So,
right, that direction we came from. We're planning to kind of start surrounding the area.
Yeah, because they knew that
aren't on the main road.
Exactly, because they knew those people were there, so we know they're gonna try to go to where they were at.
Okay, cool. So I'm ready.
All right.
Right?
So,
am I missing anything? I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
as you all prepare and begin planning your ambush, that is where we will end tonight's session. Congratulations, ladies, you're back.
What?
We're back.
Hey,
We did that.
You did that. All right, as we go to wrap up, when is everybody's next streams? We'll go just in the order of overlay. So, Tink, when do you stream next?
Hoping everything goes according to plan, because I just came back from vacation. Smile. I'm hoping to be live tomorrow. It won't be at my usual time, which is usually 5 p.m. CST. But my streaming schedule is usually Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Saturdays are 8 p.m. CST. Mondays and Wednesdays are 5 p.m. CST. Tomorrow's schedule might be different, since I'll be live a bit earlier in the afternoon. But the goal is tomorrow, and if not, for sure catch me Wednesday.
Yay!
I'm kind of a chaotic mess, TM.
Listen, that is so felt.
So felt.
So felt. All right, Superstar, when's your next stream, bestie?
It will be absolutely sometime this week. I cannot give y'all a day, but I can at least guarantee that there will be at least one stream. For
Not
sure.
tomorrow. Huh.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, listen, it could be. It could be. It could be. It could be. You don't know.
I have dates like penciled in my calendar with a question mark. Like, this is a possibility. So stay tuned for that.
Alrighty. And then our lovely Miss Audrey. When do you stream next, bestie?
So, unfortunately, I go back to work tomorrow. If y'all didn't know, I'm a teacher. We go back to work tomorrow, and I do have kids that are also in cheer and gymnastics. Oh my god. My next stream will be on Friday. On my time is 9 o'clock. I don't know, because I am Mountain Standard.
Mm-hmm.
So I will be streaming Friday at 9 o'clock. But I will put it this way, you guys don't see this face. I am technically a full-time VTuber.
Mm-hmm.
This is the only place I show my face.
Because she loves us. She really
She
graces
does love
us.
us.
You get to see
She
her
blesses
in
us,
person.
She
truly.
blesses us.
They hold me
Real.
against my will and make me do this.
Listen, one day we'll all get on your level, bestie. I got you. One day.
One day. One day.
All right. So all of our lovely ladies are going to hopefully be live sometime this week. If you guys are able to, please, please, please consider going, supporting them, loving on them, saying, hey, you guys did fucking awesome for your return. Yes, my darling.
You said us, but what about you?
Maybe
Yeah,
some of
what are
us
you
should
streaming
mind
next?
our
Our
business.
lovely
Yeah.
Dungeon Master
Yeah.
t-shirt.
Excuse me. Hello, I want to know. Just saying.
So on my schedule, I've got down that my next stream will be Wednesday afternoon. So, you know, I'm just saying Wednesday afternoon, time TBD, maybe noonish. Otherwise, maybe a little earlier. We'll see. But we'll make it happen. So look at that. Look at us all having our lives together. We're all going to be streaming this week is what I heard.
Yeah, that's
100%.
exactly what you did.
Beautiful.
Hopefully, smile.
Yeah, smile, for real, for real. But as we all know, we are going to raid out, share some love, and we're going to raid over. I've pulled another D&D stream that is currently going. It looks like they are starting a campaign or are in the midst of a marathon campaign here. They are 9 hours in, so I figure now would be as good a time as any to kind of bring some excitement in life to them to chat. So we are going over to Captain Robear's stream. If you guys are feeling up to it, please consider coming with us, spreading some love, some positivity, saying hello, cheering them on, especially on these marathon streams. It's so, so, so important to have kind of like some community and chat involvement, because that is just, I cannot emphasize enough how much that adds the energy when you are already pushing through. So we're going to go over there, we're going to say hello, so show some support in the way that I know that you guys can. We're going to say goodbye to our lovely ladies, who we all will be going to see their streams this week. And I thank you guys so much for being here with us as our beautiful ladies returned to stream. I love you. Please make sure you take your meds, eat, drink some water, very important. Get some rest, and
Or some advanced GG.
Or some advanced GG, and we will see you guys soon. Bye.